Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I am Dr. Idris and this lecture is about how to measure the percentage of serum bilirubin by azo dye method. So what is bilirubin? Bilirubin is an orange-yellow substance made during the normal breakdown of red blood cells. It passes through the liver where conjugation occurs and is eventually excreted out of the body. We need following apparatus: pipette, micropipette, calorimeter, test tube and test tube stands. Chemical required are Ehrlich diazo reagent which contains solution A and solution B. Solution A contains sulfonic acid and concentrated HCl while there is sodium nitrite in solution B. Accelerator reagent contain methanol, ethanol, caffeine, sodium benzoate and sodium acetate. And filling B solution contains sodium potassium tartarate and isotonic solution, that is 0.9% sodium chloride. Principle of the reaction: when bilirubin combine with diazotyl sulfonilic acid, we get compound that give a red color in neutral medium and blue color in alkaline medium. It occur in two forms: water soluble, direct or conjugated bilirubin. Conjugation occur in liver and it is conjugated with glucuronic acid. It does not require accelerator and reacts directly with reagents. Water insoluble, unconjugated or indirect bilirubin that require accelerator for reaction. Direct and indirect Vandenberg test is used to measure direct and indirect bilirubin respectively. Direct and indirect bilirubin when react, it produce color that reflect total bilirubin level. The intensity of color is directly proportional to the concentration of bilirubin that are present in serum, and we can measure optical density with the help of calorimeter. Procedure for measuring total bilirubin: we take two test tubes and label them as U for unknown and B for blank. Now with the help of pipette, add 1 drop of sodium nitrite in S tube. Sodium nitrite is only added to S tube. Again with the help of micropipette, we add 0.2 ml of sulfonilic acid, 0.2 ml of serum and 1 ml of accelerator to both test tube. Blank is only made if serum is turbid, that is due to increased serum bilirubin level. And blank test tube reaction does not occur due to the absence of sodium nitrite, and serum is added just to nullify the color of bilirubin. Mix the content and leave them at room temperature for 5 to 30 minutes. Then add 1 ml of filling B solution to each test tube and allow it to stand for 5 to 10 minutes. Then we measure the optical density after adjusting calorimeter at 0 for blank using filter paper of 570 nanometer. Normal range is from 0.5 to 1.5 milligram per deciliter. Procedure for measuring direct bilirubin: take two test tubes and label them as U for unknown and B for blank respectively. Now with the help of pipette, add 1 drop of sodium nitrite in U. Again with the help of micropipette, we add 0.2 ml of sulfonic acid, 0.2 ml of serum and 2 ml of normal saline to both test tube. Accelerator is not used. Mix the content and leave it for 4 to 5 minutes at room temperature. Now measure the optical density using filter paper of 540 nanometer. Normal range of direct bilirubin is from 0.1 to zero point 0.4 milligram per deciliter. Procedure for measuring indirect bilirubin. Indirect bilirubin is equal to total bilirubin minus direct bilirubin. Normal range of indirect bilirubin is from 0.2 to 0.7 milligram per deciliter. Clinical significance. So, what is jaundice? Yellowish discoloration of skin, sclera, and mucous membrane, which appears when level of bilirubin is 2.5 or greater than 2.5 milligram per deciliter. Daily bilirubin formation in adult is approximately 250 to 350 milligram per deciliter, while each gram of hemoglobin gives 35 milligram of bilirubin. Jaundice can be classified into prehepatic, hepatic, and post-hepatic jaundice. So, prehepatic or hemolytic jaundice. In this case, there is increased level of unconjugated water insoluble or indirect bilirubin. There is excessive breakdown of RBC that lead to overproduction of bilirubin. Following conditions such as hemolytic anemia, malaria, thalassemia major, Rh incompatibility, and some drug and toxin can cause prehepatic jaundice. In hepatic or intrahepatic jaundice, there is dysfunction of hepatic cell and the liver lost the ability to conjugate bilirubin. This led to both conjugated and unconjugated bilirubin in the blood, termed as mixed picture. Following conditions such as liver cell necrosis, viral and bacterial hepatitis, alcohol consumption, and drugs such as cytotoxic, chloroform, and sulfa drug can cause hepatic jaundice. Post-hepatic jaundice. Post-hepatic jaundice refer to obstruction of biliary drainage. There is increase in conjugated bilirubin, water-soluble or direct bilirubin due to obstruction. Causes include gallstone, pancreatic cancer, especially carcinoma of head of pancreas, bile duct cancer, pancreatitis, biliary atresia, and enlarged lymph node. Some inborn metabolic disorder that can cause hyperbilirubinemia. Crigler-Najjar syndrome, in which there is severe unconjugated hyperbilirubinemia. Another condition is Dobbin-Johnson syndrome, in which there is conjugated hyperbilirubinemia. Rotor syndrome, there is also conjugated hyperbilirubinemia, while in Gilbert syndrome there is mild unconjugated hyperbilirubinemia. Observation and calculation. For total bilirubin, multiply optical density with factor 10.5, which is constant. Let's suppose 0.09 is the optical density of total bilirubin. We multiply it with a factor 10.5 and the answer is 0.94 milligram per deciliter. For direct bilirubin, multiply optical density of direct bilirubin with factor 14. Factor 14 is constant. For example, 0.05 is optical density of direct bilirubin. So we multiply it with factor 14 and the answer is 0.7 milligram per deciliter. In case of indirect bilirubin, we know that indirect bilirubin is equal to total bilirubin minus direct bilirubin. If we subtract direct bilirubin from total bilirubin, so the answer will be 0.2 milligram per deciliter in this case, which is the value of bilirubin.